Happy Master Month, everyone! Welcome to the Worst Who. You know what this is. We watch bad Doctor Who.
What Doctor Who are we watching today, Jean?
Well, if you look at the title and thumbnail, Matt.
I cannot see this. We are in the time when the title and the thumbnail are a thing of the future.
Whoa, time travel, am I right? We're watching The Timeless
That's
Children,
cool.
Matt.
Oh fuck.
Remember Ascension of the Cybermen? The Cybermen
No,
have ascended.
I don't.
Brendan is a thing. This is the follow-up
Yeah.
to that epic. Yeah, I
mind
remember
this
nothing about it.
episode.
I don't
I don't
remember
mind
this
this
episode.
I think I think the only issue with this episode is the actual thing it's revealing and the timing of revealing this information.
I
But
think the worst thing about this episode is that it's just an hour of exposition and it takes away the focus from what it's set up in the previous part. But I don't actually have a problem with the actual
yeah,
concept that it's delivering.
the con. I do feel like the concept is a bit muddled, but
Yeah, I don't
I don't
like it, but I don't
I
hate it.
I'm fine.
I'm
I'm
not
fine with it
cancelling
in
Doctor Who
parts.
because of it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it in parts, and I think it doesn't ruin Doctor Who for me because why should it?
Well,
If
I've
it ruins
always
Doctor Who for someone, if someone's like, oh, well, William Hartnell's not the first Doctor anymore. Okay, so you don't care that William Hartnell actually played a character. You only cared that he was the first one, and I find that more insulting. To be fair.
Well, I think the thing for me that I don't like about it is how that it tries to approach a problem with like diversity, and I think it almost takes away from like the first female Black Doctor, and like not necessarily like with the Fugitive Doctor, but if you saw like Dom's video on it and stuff, like it kind of takes away like
Which I
the
did.
yeah, and just like how they sort of go back and they go through like every ethnicity and like every oh look, boys, girls
Yeah.
before. Like they sort of went, the Doctor
Yeah.
has been a girl loads of times, and that also kind of takes away from Jodie being the first female Doctor.
Yeah.
So like, I think that's more the problem that I have with it, because it's like you're being progressive. You're not. It's like you're trying to be progressive, but you're not doing it properly. Like you can't just go
Right.
back and
Yeah.
like be like it's always been good. You have to like
Retroactively.
acknowledge the past and learn from that, and then move forward.
I mean, yeah, that's the mature way to deal with it.
Mhm. But I mean, I don't know. I've only seen this episode once, so I might hate it this time. We
I've
might.
seen it twice because I reviewed it, and I gave it like a 9 out of 10.
Ooh,
I think.
you really liked it then.
Yeah, but thinking about it, I don't think I'll like it as much on rewatch. Same thing with Ascension.
I think I gave this one like a 6 or 7. Like I remember liking it.
Yeah, like I don't think this is gonna be bad because Sasha Dewan, like everyone's doing well, especially Sasha.
No, yeah,
But like,
yeah. I mean, Sasha makes it.
yeah. So let's stop talking about it and actually start watching it, eh?
Yeah, let me get the thing on iPlayer. So if you're watching at home, you know what to do, and you want to line it up, then put it to 000.
Yeah.
Put your Blu-ray player on. Skip the BBC logo if that's a thing.
Press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Previously, very far future.
My episode audio just isn't a thing for some reason.
Oh, what?
It's not mute. It's just not. I'll have subtitles on.
Okay.
Fuck it. We're not doing this again.
Yeah. Everything's about to change. Oh shit.
Oh, but the title sequence didn't.
Bad titles. No, it's a good
They're not
concept.
bad. They've
Yeah,
just been improved.
Yeah, they look so much better now.
Yeah. Now that they redid all the colour shit.
The theme still's banging, though.
Yeah. Director Jamie Magnus Stone.
The Timeless Children.
Written by...
Killed Doctor Who. The death of Doctor Who.
Revolution of the Daleks didn't happen because the Timeless Children killed the show.
Yeah. Well, look, the character that we don't know the name of might die.
Master should have just killed him anyway.
Yeah.
That'd be more
Well, I
fun.
didn't know if the Master was going to kill them or not.
Fair. Well, it's the Cyber Boys.
We can see they're here.
They're here. Oh, I thought they weren't there, and I thought that was just an illusion.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this arm. I hate this. I hate just like
Why?
they did the stormtrooper thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like there's like 50 Cybermen. Oh, they actually killed someone.
Yeah. Do you know what I don't like about the Cybermen in the Chibnall era? He's done an Eric Sayward.
In what way?
The Cybermen feel like an army instead of humans. They're like an army of robots, basically.
Oh yeah. Plus in this episode, like their plan
That's
is to
the plot.
literally remove like the human element.
They are cybers.
Yeah, and you're like, no, my dude.
I just don't get it. I don't get Chris's plan.
He does not have a plan. He just said he had a plan. He's winging his way through this shit.
No, he's got a plan of what he wants to do, and then he's like, this is what the fans want, let's just do this. And he's winging that.
The fans didn't want the Timeless Children. Even the fans
No,
that
the
like
fans
the
wanted
Timeless Children.
Cybermen. The fans wanted Cybermen, though.
If they wanted the Cybermen, yeah, but they didn't want another Cyberman Master finale, in which the Master steals the limelight.
Well, too bad. That's what we got. Sorry for interrupting you, but
It's fine.
that's what Chibnall's doing. Remember when people thought that Graham and Ravio were going to be a thing, and then Ravio was never seen ever again?
I don't remember this, no. Okay, yeah, I vaguely remember.
What's this character's name? The one that isn't Ravio?
I have no idea.
The
I didn't
man
even know
one.
that she... I don't know.
Ravio's the woman one. But who's the man one? This is so summing up the Chibnall era. Who's the man one?
Oh, I hate this. I hate this idea that, like, they just... Yeah, they just hollow out the Cybermen suits, but we don't see it. So it's like they just slip them on.
But if the plan is not to have Cyberman components, why are what's in the fucking suit?
Yeah, but it's implied that they hollow them out and, like,
Yeah.
you know, you can just put them on like armor. But surely, you know, there'll be like robotic parts. There'll be like dead human body parts now as well, like keeping it together.
I don't understand.
They shouldn't just like
what's...
be like bee costumes. It's weird because although I don't hate this, I can criticize the hell out of it. It's so easy to like pull apart.
It's like it's
'Cause
enjoyable.
It's heavily flawed. And I don't
But
necessarily
I've
like
had
its
Crackers
ideas.
more enjoyable than this. Yeah. Like it's enjoyable enough, but I've had Crackers that are more interesting than this
I mean,
episode.
yeah, like a good like tuck cracker. That's much better.
Yeah,
Nice,
like
nice
some nice
Ricks.
salty crackers.
Hmm.
Those are the stuff. Like, got put some spice in the cracker, and it's nice, you know. Ah, the Citadel, the heart of Gallifrey. I do love the set design.
Oh yeah, the set design,
This
the
is
CGI, all
Gallifrey.
that stuff's great. Yeah.
Like, stuff we saw in fucking Moffat era? No. This is Gallifrey. This is exactly like...
The stuff
Heck, all the stuff
outside
in
the
the
Citadel
GNT
in the
era.
Moffat era looked good. Like I thought, like the actual planet stuff, but yeah, the actual like
Yeah.
inside stuff was a bit.
This is the best Gallifrey has looked since the Deadly
Yeah.
Assassin.
Yeah. I mean, this looks better just because HD and color grading
Yeah.
and stuff.
Well, yeah, this looks better, but like, just set design wise,
Yeah.
they should pat themselves on the back.
No, that line was a bit cringe.
Then again, the Masters spent a lot of time on Earth,
Yeah.
so it makes sense. I don't hate it. You know,
Well, yeah, I don't hate it.
you just don't like it either.
Yeah. Whoa, it's the cyber spies.
I hate the Cybers boys. Why are they there?
Because Chibnall loves the RTD era and he likes his callbacks.
To the RTD era, not the Moffat era. The RTD era is the only era of Doctor Who.
Yes.
Like, I actually thought that Revolution of the Daleks was actually a bit refreshing, because when it did its callbacks, it called back Moffat Who too.
I guess.
I liked the appearance of the Silence. That
Yeah,
was
true.
nice. I'm glad that came back. Because
Like,
I
that was
actually
that was
liked
just like a
them.
one, yeah. Yeah, same. They like actually picked like they picked obscure like aliens.
They're not
Like the
obscure
Sycorax.
ones, but like not
The
not
Sycorax,
too
the
obscure, but
Petang.
not too famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff they had lying around that's like, hey, why not?
Yeah. Should have chucked the Slitheen in there.
Yeah. Why didn't they?
I don't know. The suits are probably on their last legs.
Probably. Make new suits. We want the Selenium, we want them now.
Yeah, I want the Slitheen Absorbaloff episode.
Absorb the Slovene.
That would be horrifying, just having like a big Slitheen head. Just like coming out like on the body.
That would be kind of horrifying, but I mean, I'd lap that up. And I know you would
Hey,
too.
remember how the lone Cyberman was bigged up to be a threat? Like the big bad of the series?
Oh, yeah!
And he
He
doesn't
did
do anything
nothing.
in this. Yeah. Well, these are supposed to be cyber warriors as well, and like they're just a bit shit.
Yeah. Hey, remember Cyber Masters exist? They're not called Cyber Lords, they're called Cyber Masters.
I know.
For some fucking reason. That makes no sense.
Because they're like, I don't know, high school masters.
But isn't there supposed to be one master?
Isn't this the scene that everyone likes, but it seems like Graham's coming onto Yaz?
Yeah. It's like... I don't think he's coming on to Yaz. I think we're all mature enough to know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But like he's just saying, hey, we might die. You're great. You're a great person. I'm glad I know you. I don't think it's trying to be anything more than that.
She's the most impressive woman in the universe.
What did she do to deserve that, eh? But no, seriously, what did she do?
Remember the episode when she did some
I
police
remember the episode where
things?
she had depression.
Yeah. That was an okay episode, maybe.
You're right, it was okay.
But I had the
It was
problem of
fine,
like
yeah.
trying to do like 3 different things at once, so it didn't have enough time to like flesh out each of.
No,
its
I don't think it
storylines.
was trying to do 3 different things at once. It was trying to do one thing, but
Well,
trying to focus
no. It was
on...
like trying. I was trying to tell like 3 different like people's stories because I had like the Ryan's friends one.
It was
I had, like,
all
a story for each of
interlinked
the
with the
fam.
theme and the plot. It was all
Yeah.
interlinked with the theme and the plot, and that was done well. It's just everything needed it was Revolution of the Daleks syndrome.
I mean, that's just Chibnall-era syndrome, where it's like
You're right.
he's extended the runtime, but then he feels the need to then cram in more things. Like even when you look back on his era episodes, like The Power of 3 or Dinosaurs on a Spaceship or whatever, like the endings are just like really rushed, like Sonic X Machinas.
Power 3 wasn't his fault, though.
I mean,
you gotta admit that wasn't his fault.
I don't know. I don't know what is, and I don't know the ins and outs.
Well, it was the actor's fault. The actor that played the Shakri.
Ah, okay.
He was just being a douchebag.
Ah,
He was like, no, I want to do this. And then like, fine. And then that's why the episode was shit.
okay. I'll be honest, I don't really remember the
We're
Shakri
actually
at
10
all.
minutes in. We're 10 minutes in, and, the plot has been moving.
But at the same time, nothing's really happened.
Nothing substantial has happened other than someone died.
Yeah.
And characters have
Expendable
talked.
character. That's
Yeah.
all this episode is, though. It's just the Master telling the Doctor a story. And then
Yeah.
occasionally it'll cut back to, like, the fam fighting off the Cyberman.
And nothing really interesting happens. Like, if one of the fam died...
This
Fighting
episode
off the
is just pretty pictures for an hour.
Yeah. If one of the fam died, then this episode would be a lot better.
Yeah. Or if just the Cybermen
Like-
done something. Oh,
Yeah.
she just got yeeted.
Like, that's why I'm thinking... Well, that's why I'm thinking if one of the fam died, because that would be something
Oh,
the
yeah,
Cybermen
yeah.
would actually have done.
Yeah, because see if, like, Graham died, or Yaz after
Yeah.
having that, like, conversation, then that scene would have meant
I,
more.
I think the biggest candidate would be Graham, because if Ryan
Mhm.
died, Graham
Yeah.
would have doubled down and never have left.
Yeah, I didn't mean Ryan, I meant Yaz or Graham.
But
Either two of them that shared that scene. Remember everyone
yeah,
thought this was
but
a loon?
Yaz is staying on for another season, and I think, because I think Bradley Walsh was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Like after this season, but
Oh, yeah.
Mandip Gill was like, nah, I'm staying. So it would have made more sense. And then because Ryan had that character arc, yeah, Revolution of the Daleks does make sense to happen. And then that's it.
Oh yeah, this
Bye-bye-
episode like shows the
bye-bye
end
Ryan
of the
Sinclair.
series 12 character arc.
Well, no, he had a genuine character arc in series 12. It's just
No, but his character arc
everyone
in series
think-
12 because of, like, literally, like, the Twitter account tweeted out during, like, the Time with Children watch along, and it was, like, just the picture from Spyfall of him throwing the basketball and then him throwing the grenade in this, with, like, Ryan's character arc or something.
yeah,
But that's the
No,
only
I
time they
genu-
brought
I-
up dyspraxia in series
but
12.
like,
The
but
first
no,
episode
but
and
his
the last
character
episode.
arc was wanting to leave the TARDIS or considering leaving the TARDIS. It was clear, and it takes you away. Can you hear me? Happening, can you hear me? That was the most prominent example, but he kept mentioning it throughout the series, and it's like, yeah, we didn't really care because it was just like, oh yeah, I may want to leave, and that's it. And then yeah, like
That's not really a
that's
character
why
arc, though.
in Revolution of the Daleks, that's why he's so great in that, because it's the culmination of that arc.
It's not really a character arc, because see if, like, we saw things leading up to that, like, this, like, things happen to
I'm
him,
not
or,
saying
like,
it's a good character arc.
No,
I'm
it
saying
would
just
be a good
is
character
one.
arc if
It would
things
be.
happened, or, like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, okay, that's clearly affected him to feel this way.
Yeah.
But it just sort of, like, he goes, not really digging this anymore.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that's
he's,
about the extent
like,
of it.
the character arc is there, it's just not very good.
Oh, this bit looks cheap.
Oh look, we're in the Matrix again, finally.
I don't like
It was
the
great,
Matrix.
I do like the fact that we're in the Matrix again, finally.
I just think it looks a bit shit, though.
Yeah, we've been in the Matrix, like, this last time we were there was like 34 years ago, so yeah. Does look a bit shit, admittedly, but like... It can look... It does look better elsewhere.
It's just very much a green screen room.
Yeah, green screen room where anything can happen. It's
I
better
feel
to
like it
tell a
would've looked
story
better.
in the Matrix.
Yeah. I feel like it would have
Like,
looked better in, like, just a white void.
Yeah, but it's the Master's time, so it's
It needs
dark
to be
because
dark,
he's evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I do get why Chibnall set it in the Matrix. It's the logical thing to do. I would do that if I was writing this episode. The thing is,
But
I
you
just
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be
writing
writing
this
this episode.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it in the first place, but if I were to, then, you know, he made a decision that I would also make.
Well, look, it's Baby Doctor.
It's Baby Doctor, yeah.
Baby Doctor before she could regenerate. This is the
Well,
original
no,
form.
well, we don't know.
No, because...
This-
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know. This is the first one we know about now.
So yeah, good point. It's like, so the Timeless Child, right, is on this planet, but we don't even know if that's the Timeless Child's like origin planet, because like there's no other.
Well, no, because
children.
there was it was from another universe.
I don't like how similar this is to the series 2 finale of Torchwood, with like Captain Jack's brother.
How is this similar?
It's almost like copy and paste, just like the story of Grey, but with like more convoluted like regeneration shit.
I don't get how this is copy and paste.
But it's just the same story. Because, like,
But-
Grey,
but
you just swap Grey and the Doctor around.
and now the Doctor's of no, it's not the same story. It's got similar elements, but it's not got enough similar elements to be a copy and paste story. Like, Chibnall is reusing some character beats, but he's not doing the exact same framework and painting a new picture. No, he's doing
Oh, right,
something
yeah,
new.
good point. That was the conclusion to the Brendan flashback there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, remember Brendan?
Yeah. I remember.
Can't wait
I
for the
don't
Big
like
Finish
people-
Brendan Doctor spin-off.
No. I don't want that. And the reason why I don't want that is because I don't... Isn't Brendan supposed to be, like, the way the Doctor's mind comprehends, like,
Yeah.
the missing memories of the Timeless Child? like
Yeah.
filling in the gaps with Brendan.
Yeah.
But Brendan's not actually
Yeah, he's
the
not real.
Doctor.
Yeah, it's just an
Because
idea.
why would the Time Lords just do the thing in Ireland and not on Gallifrey?
Because Gallifrey sounds a bit Irish, you know?
Yeah, well, no, that makes sense. That would be what the Doctor fills in.
Yeah.
But like, why is she like? Oh, I completely remember this vivid occasion. That makes no sense.
What doesn't make sense is like the Time Lords have chosen Ireland of all places.
Yeah.
This random place on Earth, which hasn't.
That he shot the hoop. In the hoop, swish. That's like the cutest character moment of Ryan Sinclair. Like this is my favorite.
Yeah, because this
Ryan
is the
Sinclair
most
scene.
emotion he's shown like up to this point.
Yeah.
And then he just gets
And then
killed
he gets
there.
shot by a Cyberman. You know, I kind of want him to be shot by a Cyberman, but not like mortally wounded. Like just he's just limping.
Can't
I
ride
want
a
him to be
bike now,
limping.
cunt. Just obliterate his foot.
I do like Sasha Dewan.
Yeah.
Which master do you think lived through the Great Cyber War?
How long has the Great Cyber War been going on?
Ooh. Dunno. Want me to TARDIS wiki it?
Yeah.
The Death Particle. Nah.
I mean, but then again, it's subjective because all the masters are time travelers.
True. But, like, if one of them lived through all of it, like, which one would it be? Part of me wants to
I
say
don't know.
Sim, just to give him more shit to do. Like, more
Oh, I
off-screen
was
shit
going
to
say
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was also thinking maybe McQueen.
McQueen would work. Yeah, McQueen fits. Yeah. The idea of McQueen doing it works better in my head than Sim. Not because I prefer McQueen, even though that is the truth. It's because, I don't know, McQueen just feels like a master that would live through the Great Cyber Wars. Like, Sim should do
Yeah.
more stuff, though. Even though I don't like him.
Oh yeah.
He should do more stuff. Masterful was great. Listen to Masterful.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the more stuff they give him as well, the more opportunity he has to shine.
Yeah. TARDIS Wiki's not going to load, so now my episode's lagging.
Oh no.
It's like it's lagging, but it's not buffering. So I'm still at
Okay.
like 24:15. Like I'm probably at the same point you are.
Instead, I just knocked the remote off my. I'm at 24:29.
I'm actually yeah, we're at the same point, pretty much.
Okay.
So the lag didn't affect me.
Great.
It would be buffering that would affect me. The master's being choked like like he joked the Doctor.
This is the kink episode.
Symbolism. This is the kink season. This season was like probably the horniest season of Doctor Who for a while.
Yeah.
But it's like not horny in the same way it's
It
Stephen
wasn't like
Moffat's horny.
cringe,
It's just like
rapey. Yeah, Stephen Moffat horny.
like when it was like cringe rapey, it was self-aware, like Haunting of Villa Diodati when Lord Byron was being Lord Byron.
Yeah.
And the Doctor's like, can you just not? And yeah, that works. Also, I like the idea that the Master is just multitasking. Or he's like talking to the Doctor in the Matrix, but also he's outside with the Cybermen. It gives him more stuff to do, and for the best part of the episode, that's a good thing.
So, like, are we supposed to like Dalekium or not?
Well, she's experimenting on a child and fucking murdering the child over and over.
Yeah.
So, like, if we are supposed to like her, what the fuck?
But
I got
without
vibes
her,
that
we
no,
wouldn't
we're not
have
supposed to like
Time
her.
Lords. We wouldn't have the Doctor we all love and have today.
Well, no, we would still have the Doctor. We just wouldn't have the Time Lords without her.
No, we wouldn't have the Doctor because he wouldn't be the Doctor because the Doctor was a concept created by the Time Lords for that character.
What?
To
No, the Doctor's the Doctor.
No, I was.
Okay? The Doctor
No.
chose the name the Doctor. The Doctor may have chose that name before we knew, but still, no. Okay?
No. The Time Lords put it. The Time Lords reset the Doctor.
Well, yeah, the Time Lords reset the Doctor's brain, but the Doctor still came to the conclusion, I am the Doctor. The Time Lords didn't go, oh, you are the Doctor
Yeah, I know,
now.
but it came after. Like, they're just the timeless child. Like,
That's the timeless child, like, at
This
this
is the
point.
best
They
shot
could
of
be
the
the Doctor
episode.
at any point. Because the Doctor pre-Hartnell at some point.
yeah.
Sorry I got mad. I'm just like, no! Don't do that. Time Lord robes. Although, that collar looks like it's made out of card. But could be just the lighting fucking with me.
Yeah, it's just like...
So, my headcanon is that Tecteun, either Tecteun became
Dalekium is the
Rassilon,
other.
or Rassilon stole Tecteun's...
Well, because we've seen their faces now from the promo pictures, and like the one to the right is Rassilon, because they have the Rassilon symbol, like they have the Rassilon robes from End of Time,
Okay.
and the other one like we just assume is Omega.
Yeah. Tecteun was the other.
Yeah.
Or was the Doctor the other? And Tecteun was just
No.
forgotten about and purged. Like, I mean, I think this could be set after the, from Rassilon's perspective.
This is the point where all the Not My Doctors are losing their shit.
No, the point where the Not My Doctors lost their shit was when Jodie was announced.
Yeah, true. Well, this is when Doctor Who died for the 50th time.
Wait, hold on. But I'm still seeing episode. Doctor Who is still alive because the episode is still there.
No, Chibnall Who's not real Who.
But it's...
Doctor
but how is it
Woman,
not real
more
Who?
like, no, Doctor Who, more like Nurse Who.
But it's called Doctor Who, so why is it not? Like, Ko Sharmus is a better character than all the other side characters, because that was a fun line.
I guess, yeah. I just don't like how, like, last minute he just comes in and sacrifices himself.
Yeah. Fun fact, apparently the first incarnation of Rassilon was female,
Okay.
according to DWM. In a recent Ninth Doctor comic, tying in with Time Lord Victorious.
Nice. I don't like
Yeah.
how bright the lights on the Cyberman chest are. Like, they're...
Why are there lights in the Cyberman chest, though? Isn't it supposed to be
because
computing
just
units?
the Moffat bodies. Yeah.
It's just like, oh yes, this light is pure
The
life
Iron Man light.
energy. I don't fucking know.
Well, I don't mind the one on the
It's
head, but I'd like if it like went on, like they had the option to put it on and off for it as like a torch.
yeah, yeah. The one on the head makes sense.
I just think it makes them like they can't really sneak up on anyone, really, or just like they're too
Yeah.
like noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's gonna get deleted.
By Yaz.
Oh.
Oh. I want to see Graham in
Whoa,
cyber
look how it
armor.
fits them perfectly. Like it was designed just to go on, like a costume. Plus, like, the way Yaz
Yeah.
moved her head, like, showed that that was rubber.
Yeah.
Why is the Master making dog sounds?
Because he's
I
excited.
swear he just
The Master was a dog, his tail would be wagging so fast it would break the speed of light. It'd break the light barrier. Big Finish has got to bring back a Shad at some point, right?
I'm not going to bring back a Shad now, after killing them off.
Well, the show won't, but like Big Finish would.
Maybe? Yeah? I remember everyone thought that, like, Brendan was going to be a Shad. Like, they thought that was going to be the
That would have been better.
Yeah, it would have. That's the end of him.
That's a Shad. He's gone.
I find it
To
funny how the Master
Siberia.
just, like, deals with him. Like, it's so just like, yep, that's you done now. Action figure coming soon.
Yeah. Master's like, well, thought I'd be dead right now.
Yeah, what did the Master, like, doing it, like, on a flip of a coin? Because it doesn't seem really much in the character of the Master. Like, he would risk his life on a 50-50. Because the Master's all about survival.
But I think this Master just doesn't care anymore.
Well, yeah, like, the reason they give
Master's
is
just
because...
Because it feels like he's just doing it for the shits and giggles.
Well, the reason that, like, it makes sense because, like, the revolution of the time was chilled, and how he hates that he is part of the Doctor.
Yeah. Well, the Doctor is part of him.
Yeah.
He's like, do you know what? Fuck it. I do like how his Master's written, and Sash Dhawan is good actor, so he's...
No, I don't know. I feel like he
Yeah.
overdoes it a little.
Well, no, I feel like
I think he goes a little bit too
because-
John Sim in this episode.
But that's because I feel like Chris Chibnall's like, I'm gonna play it safe and write it as all the Masters as one.
There's a bad way
Apart
of
from
doing
Missy,
it.
because Capaldi era is not canon. Which
But that's
I
all.
get
But
why
that's
he
all
did it. I
Chibnall does.
disagree.
Chibnall just bases everything off of pre-existing things, which is a good way of doing it sometimes. But I feel like when everything you do is that, it kind of sticks out.
Yeah. Although that was an issue with Moffat as well. And Series 11
because like
wasn't.
his fan service was more like he just has a thing in the story that exists, and you're like, oh, okay, that's that thing.
Nah, you can't tell me The Witch is Familiar is based off of answering the question that Genesis of the Daleks raised and said, hey, there isn't an answer to the question.
I mean, it is. But it does.
It's literally saying, hey, remember Genesis of the Daleks? Remember that?
But it is. It's expanding upon.
This is the story now.
Yeah, but that's expanding upon it. That's giving it.
No,
that isn't just it again.
Are you actually defending the Magician's Apprentice and the Witch's Familiar?
Because the Magician's Apprentice and the Witch's Familiar is
off! Good. It's not.
The only bad thing about it is how they rewrite Dalek mythology, and a bit like how like the actual
which is
Dalek
the
doesn't
entire fucking episode.
No, it's not. That's a very small part of the episode. I rewatched them recently, and that's such a minute part because the Magician's Apprentice barely even touches on Daleks. It's more just cringy 12th Doctor on a tank.
It's not the. It's. Well, yeah, for like most of its runtime, The Witch is Familiar.
It's a Davros story.
It's. Yeah. But
Daleks,
like, so it's not as bad. It's not as bad as Asylum of the Daleks. I'll give you that.
It's nowhere near as bad.
Anywhere near good. Yeah, it's nowhere near as bad. But 4 out of 10 is better than a fucking 2 or a 1.
You gave it a fucking 9 out of 10, cunt.
Well, I changed my mind, cunt.
It's good anyway.
No, it's not.
It is. It's fun.
Strange Folk is gonna murder you now.
I don't care.
But Tempo is gonna praise you.
It's a fun story.
It's not!
Put in the comments whether...
It's not fun to think about. It hurts to think about.
It's a good Dalek. So... It's like the best... It's the
no,
best Dalek.
No, you're
it's
not
the best
saying
Dalek
those.
Since...
Victory of the Daleks is the best Moffat era Dalek story.
It's the best Dalek story since Evolution of the Daleks.
No, Stolen Earth exists.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Stolen Earth.
I'm just. We're not speaking about Daleks. Master time.
I'm bored of this episode now.
You have pissed me off.
It's good.
No, it's fuck
Just
off.
wait for my Capaldi retrospect to come out in like 6 years' time.
Oh god. It's like, I think... I like how the Master's like, yeah, I'm relishing in this, but like, if I'm telling you this information, that this is just pure information. There's no way I can spin this information to relish in it, so I might as well just say it normally.
I feel like this could have been cut down. I feel like this didn't have to be the extended 10 minutes. Or 15 minutes or whatever it is.
Can You Hear Me deserved more 10, 15 minutes.
Or if they focus on the Cyberman stuff more. Because I feel like a lot of this is just padding.
Yeah.
Like, this is interesting because we're getting like, the conclusion to the Brendan stuff from the episode before. But I feel like it is starting to drag now.
Yeah. I have a feeling this episode could have an epilepsy warning, because why is there flashing? What's flashing?
I don't know, the electricity thing.
What? what electricity
How
thing?
many lives have
There
you
was
had?
nothing that we saw that could flash.
No, it was off screen.
So it's just an epilepsy for an epilepsy. He kept the bodies. Oh, just cold enough. Oh, I was just like, they were still warm.
I know people have a
So,
problem
you
with
know.
this because, like, the Master's like a bit of an idiot. Well, not that he's an idiot because he's a genius, but like, I mean,
just
like,
think
if you look at like, go back to like the war games or something, like just the power the Time Lord should have, like, and even the Five Doctors, like the Master had no power over them whatsoever.
But they were more powerless because they weren't in our universe, so therefore, yeah, there was no real power they had.
That's not stated though.
Yeah, it's not stated, but then again,
If it's not said in this,
the power they had in the war games is never expanded upon ever again.
yeah, but okay, but even Five Doctors, the power.
That was Rassilon,
Well,
and only Rassilon.
well, no, because any of them, like the way that they like sent the Master like away, like the Master was their bitch to go and help the Doctor.
Well, yeah, but now but the Master's now fully Time Lord. He wasn't fully Time Lord then. Also, what's the point of the Cyber Masters?
They just stand there to look cool. It's literally just about go, look, I killed everyone.
Yeah, but what is the point of them?
Look,
because
it's
aren't
Romana.
Cybermen
Look,
supposed
it's
to be fucking
Romana as a
immortal?
Cyberman regenerating.
No.
There she is.
No.
Damn, girl, you looking fine.
No. So he's laughing. He's like, haha, I have made it so that if you kill a Cyberman, it stands up again.
Yeah.
What?
No. What I like
shouldn't
is that the Masters had to like make them these little like cyber like Time Lord gown things, and he's obviously had to make the collars as well.
He's had time. He's been planning for a while.
I can't wait for them to come back.
For the end of the universe itself. Oh, gee, what? Remember the end of time?
Unfortunately.
Fucking hell. Chibnall's like, oh, I'm just gonna,
But
recycle old dialogues
What
because
you
people
don't know
nostalgia.
is that the end of like Chibnall's end of time is just like gonna be I don't know, Time's End or something.
Rassilon's gonna come back. Yeah. No, Tecteun's gonna come back.
I feel like he would do that though.
Oh, now Yaz and Kosharmus and Ryan and Graham are on Gallifrey. They're having chemistry even though there was no chemistry before.
Yeah.
They just feel like filler characters.
They do.
I don't care about anyone here. I barely care about the Doctor.
I don't even know like how like, because surely they don't all die, but I don't know how they leave. Oh, it's the good Doctor.
TARDIS. Yeah, it's the better Doctor.
I can't wait for Chibnall not to do anything with her past this point.
Yeah. Like, is this supposed to be, like, the Doctor's vision of the Doctor?
I don't know.
This is Chibnall like, hey, I'm gonna ask these questions so I can answer them later.
Yeah, but it's not looking like he's gonna ask
Like,
them with
oh,
Jodie.
what are these questions? Are we gonna answer them in this finale? I don't have the answers.
Oh, but this is the sort of thing that Moffat would do. He would literally just say words. It's like,
Except
I'll get to
Chibnall's
this at
being
some...
more explicit.
Well, yeah. Chibnall's more like...
Moffat was better at hiding it because he made it an epic moment. But instead, the Doctor's like, what do we not know? And then the other Doctor's like, I don't know. I'm not here to answer questions. I'm here to make sure you know that this has no bearing on the entirety of Doctor Who.
But that's the problem with Chibnall, like the over-descriptive dialogue. It just doesn't need to be there.
Moffat did it too, to be fair.
He'd just like have characters say like something vague or something. Like RTD did it as well. But I mean, it's just like a common problem throughout this era.
Yeah.
Where they like just say stuff instead of showing us it.
Yeah.
Or like they'll do both. And you're like, you didn't have to do both. We can see the spaceship is there. You don't have to show us the spaceship and be like, they're here.
Yeah, they do, because, like, we're stupid. We don't know that they're here. Could have been an illusion. That the master or something covered up.
It'd be good if the Time with Children was just an illusion.
Yeah. It'd be good if the Chibnall era was an illusion. No, that's what the Not My Doctors would say.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you not my doctor?
No, I'm not.
It'd be good if Jodie had a better showrunner. A better material.
Yeah, because she's a good actor. Yeah. She's better in Series 12, admittedly, but everyone else in the main cast is worse.
I think Yaz is a bit better. But it's just like
It's because but she's a bit better than nothing.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's because Ryan and Graham's stories are over by that point, so they're just kind of there.
Yeah, and they've got nothing to do.
Yeah,
they've got nothing to do. They're all kind of there. It's a downgrade. Oh look!
I don't like this.
Doctor Who's a thing.
This just looks. Yeah, I admittedly hate all episodes.
I'm being reminded of better stories.
Like every episode has like a flashback scene, or like it's like, oh, here's all your previous faces. And you're like, why have you done this? I remember everyone lost their shit and Morbius Doctor. It's like, oh fuck, he actually did it.
Yeah. That was a bigger oh fuck, he actually did it than when Stephen Moffat did like a female master.
Yeah. And then she regenerates into Lawrence Fox.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry. I hate that people are unironically like wanting him to be the Doctor just because he's like.
But those people are the worst people.
Those people are Philip Morris.
And yeah.
But it's like they literally only want him to be the Doctor.
Canon.
Not because he's a good actor, but because he's just
because
a
he's
cunt.
a bad person.
Yeah, because he's like yeah. Oh, he doesn't agree with like this. He thinks that like
the woke agendas.
Yeah, he's standing up against the woke agenda. He's everything the show needs.
Yeah. Fuck you, John Pertwee. Like,
Doctor Who's never been political until now. The Pertwee era didn't happen.
But the Green Death was political. Yeah, but the Green Death was written well. So it can only be political if it's written well, and I don't think this is written well because there's a woman. Like, no. Like, yeah, there's some stuff that's written not so great.
I mean, yeah, I don't like the Chibnall era because women. I don't like the Chibnall era because the writing's not my thing.
Writing bad.
Yeah. But I also
Yeah.
don't hate the Chibnall era. I
But,
just think it's kind of like there. I kind of feel the same towards
Yeah.
the Davison era.
It's definitely watchable, and it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable, that's for sure. It's okay, I think.
It's like a solid 5 out of 10. You'll get your gems, you'll get your shit.
The gems make it a 6 out of 10 for me. Because the worst episodes aren't actually that bad. They're just a bit below average.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess there's nothing offensive. Other than maybe arachnids.
There's nothing offensively bad. Like, you don't get your web planets, you don't get your hellbents, you don't get your
Arachnids
fucking
is worse than hellbent.
Tamaranis.
This is arguably on the
You
same
don't-
level as hellbent.
You don't get your fucking Doctor Widow in the Wardrobe. You don't get your Asylum of the Daleks.
Oh yeah, it's not
You
as
don't
bad
get your
as
Kill the
Asylum.
Moon. Yeah, you don't get all that shit. But what you do get is like Arachnids
I
in
would
the UK.
argue that it mostly is
Orphan
though
55.
Doctor Widow in the Wardrobe level, where it's just just kind of there.
No, it's not. No, Doctor Widow in the Wardrobe is just
It's shit, but it's shit because it's boring.
It's getting into offensive territory. It's not shit because it's boring. It's shit because it's shit.
It's just dull. I mean,
No,
Demi made a
it's
video
not, it's
about
not.
why
Well,
it was
it is
really
dull.
good.
It is dull, but the dull bits are the best bits.
The best bits is literally
we
the
have different
pre-title
opinions.
sequence, and then the bit at the end when the plot is over, and he sees Amy and Rory again.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? Right, we have very different opinions. I would rather watch something that's a bit dull than something that's actually poorly written.
Well, same, because I would rather.
Because at least the actors can save it.
I don't know.
And
Yeah,
make
no,
it
I'd
watchable.
rather watch something bad that's entertaining than something boring.
If something bad is entertaining, then the entertainment value inherently makes it better.
Yeah.
So I'd rather watch something like... To be honest, I'd rather watch something like Last Christmas to something like Asylum of the Daleks, because Asylum of the Daleks is just offensively bad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Last Christmas is also offensively bad.
Yeah, but that's
it also
funny.
has some interesting elements and is just entertaining all
Yeah,
round.
stuff happens in that.
You know?
I would
Yeah.
rather see if we were to watch one of these again though. I would rather watch Last Christmas over this because this is
Yeah,
just
'cause we've
draining.
got more stuff to comment
Yeah.
on because we went on some tangents, like the one we are on right now.
Yeah,
Got some more Saywardisms.
episodes like this are just like stuff's happening now, but I mean, the majority of it's just dull. It's like the Saranga conundrum. I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, but I think the difference between Saranga Conundrum and this is there is at least concepts that it's dealing with that is unique, and also Sacha Dhawan is really saving it.
Oh yeah, so
but
Saranga
that
conundrum
only
is
really
the
raises that
definition
to a
of,
6 out of
filler.
10. Yeah, that Saranga Conundrum is to me is a very 5 out of 10 story. This is just a little bit better.
4. I'd put it below. Because I would agree, but I think it should at least do something.
Yeah. But this I think is a bit better, so I would give it a 6 out of 10. But not really anything more.
I prefer The Time as Children to Ascension of the Cybermen, I think. Just because I really don't like what they do in Ascension. Because it's just build up to the Ascension. And then they don't do anything.
Hey, Jean,
What?
I just gave this a 6 out of 10. Do you want to know what else I gave a 6 out of 10 that I actually agree with
What?
to this day? Orphan 55. It's very average, but it's actually entertaining, but not for the right reasons, but I don't care.
I think it's I think as like an actual. Yeah, yeah, I'd watch it, right? Like, I don't hate it. Like, I don't hate to watch it, but it is very bad. Like, you could, like, it's
Yeah.
something very easy to, like, nitpick. And there is just, like, stuff in it
Yeah.
that's just
But there are
wrong.
good
Like,
parts.
it's a
Yeah.
dead planet, but there's trees. Like, how is there trees? If every, like, living organism, like, beyond this, like, Citadel place is supposed to be dead. And I hate, like, the whole Earth twist as well, like, just the whole, like... Because it just didn't need to
It's
happen.
Earth, and no, I feel like if that's what they were wanting to do, it should have been integrated better.
Yeah.
And just like everything the Chibnall era wants to do just isn't well integrated.
Also,
And I
no,
feel
no,
like
no. I feel like the problems with like Orphan
Revolution of the Daleks, right? Everything's integrated well. It's not got enough room to breathe.
Yeah.
So I feel like Revolution of the Daleks is one of Chibnall's better scripts.
I mean, I feel like Orphan 55 did have room to breathe. He just didn't balance the cast right because he put everyone in the like, he put everyone in the car when like half of them should have stayed behind at the hotel. Benny and Vilma didn't need to travel. Oh no, actually Benny was dragged away, wasn't he?
Yeah.
One of the like security like
So,
people didn't have to go. Not every member of the fam had to go. Oh, the doctor's away to kill herself now.
This is the day Doctor Who died because she literally dies.
This is the scene where the Cybermasters get to shine. Literally with their chests.
Yeah, they shine because there's an explosion. There's an explosion, so they shine before disintegrating.
They shine because they're silver, and silver is shiny. The Doctor's facial expression is how I feel right now.
Just, yeah. Flowing around inside of me. Did the Siberium come in him?
That's what it
Or
is.
something?
The Siberium is just Cybercom.
It's Cyberman cum. It's chromy cum. Crumb.
Then again, wasn't like Death in Heaven like Cybercom. Like it just rained Cybercom
God.
and then gave birth to like Cyberman. Then she dabs.
Yeah.
He just hits a big fat dab. Blows up Gallifrey.
Yeah.
Then they kiss.
We don't want copyright.
What?
I was just making sure I stopped singing because copyright. Oh look, a window cleaner bottle. It looks like a window cleaning bottle. And you just strapped a Cyberman to it.
Yeah.
What? Like, this episode isn't terrible, it's just there.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about it. The worst thing about it is that it's boring, and for an episode that does what this episode's doing, it very much should not be boring.
Yeah.
Like, it's full of concepts, and whether you like them or not, like, it should at least be interesting. Like, Fugitive of the Judoon is a mess,
And, like, the
but at least
concepts
it's
are.
interesting.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Fugitive of the Judoon is the best episode of Series 12 because it is a mess and there are better episodes.
I think the
in
worst
Series
thing about
12.
it is just the Jack scenes.
Yeah, but the second worst thing about it is that it's just not
No, I think it's good.
that great.
I think it's probably...
I mean, yeah, it's good, but it's messy.
No,
like,
it's
there
always,
are better
no, it's only
episodes
the
like
Jack
Nikola
scenes that I
Tesla
think
and
bring it down.
Haunting.
No, Haunting's let
Yeah.
down by the Lone Star Man.
Not that much, I think. But, like, Nikola Tesla,
Nikola Tesla's fine.
it's a better episode. It's a better episode than fucking Fugitive.
I think it's... Nah. This, like, Sith...
Oh, it is.
The aliens let it down. And not because there's aliens in it, I just
Sith-
think their
well,
plans
yeah.
is a bit, like, dull, and the way it's wrapped up is too convenient.
Yeah, but the Jadoon were there.
No, the Judoon stuff was good. The setup with the Judoon worked, because it tied in with the stuff with the Time Lord woman.
Gat.
Yeah.
Sounds like gout.
Anyway, yeah, here comes Korshamis. He's...
Kosharmis is like, "Don't worry, Doctor. I will
The
sacrifice
thing is,
myself
at this
instead."
point,
And
like,
she's
why
like,
did none
"I
of the
found-"
Cybermasters, like, shoot them when they were talking there?
Yeah, and why did the Doctor go like, "Okay, you can just die"?
Yeah. Doesn't make sense.
Purple TARDIS. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I like purple.
He dead.
And they just kill him there.
Yeah, why did you kill him when we were having the talk? Cybermen are dumb.
Because plot convenience. Yeah.
Also,
Well, yeah, it's because they
no, what
it's
I
'cause they
like,
don't have
what
the
I
logical
like
components.
is how this house lands, and there's like just a fence and a gate, just like fully standing there that joins up to it. Like there's just a space with a driveway there that perfectly aligns. That's my
Yeah.
nitpick of the day.
Your nitpick of the day. Yes, this was the only nitpick you've had of this
Yes,
episode.
I have definitely not been going through it, being like, yes, that bit when they scooped at the Cybermen. I can't wait for the Series 13 episode when, like, some kids just stumble upon, like, a tree and they get their own TARDIS. Oh, never mind, it's on Gallifrey.
Some kid.
yeah. I thought it was...
Some random. No, it's not. No, it's not on Gallifrey. It's on that fucking
yeah,
planet. From...
well-
Yeah, some kid. And after the humanity's been wiped
Yeah,
out by the Cybermen.
Well, I hope, like, just
yeah.
some random alien fungus or something, like, crawls inside. And then, I don't know.
A fungus. I want the time
It's me,
traveling
Doctor.
fungus.
I found the TARDIS.
I really want this fungus spin-off now.
Would be better than this.
Yeah. Because it would be interesting.
So this is why Fugitive of the Judoon
Remember when
is good.
everyone was excited for Remember when everyone was excited for Revolution of the Daleks?
Yeah, and rightly so, because it was good.
Yeah.
Although it's quite odd that we didn't see a single Judoon in it, like at the beginning.
Yeah. Like a Jadoon
Remember
officer.
everyone thought it was going to be Shada? Why is there a big lens flare?
I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised.
That was the most fine thing I've seen.
It was sure fine.
Yeah, that... Like, I feel like if I was being, like, really... Like, if I was actually being critical and, like, proper, I'd give it, like, a 4 or a 3, but like just personal like enjoyment level, I'll give it a 5. Because it didn't offend me.
Yes, I mean, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6 because I enjoyed some of it.
I just thought it was bad in a lot of areas, and I didn't necessarily agree with the idea of the time with children. But I mean, it didn't piss me off. It just sort of happened, and I was like, oh, okay. Sasha Dewan kind of cool.
This is a thing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looked pretty.
He is kind of cool.
Yeah.
He's the best new series master, no matter what Connor says.
No, because Jacoby. Or Jacoby.
Oh yeah, Jacoby is in the new series. I forget that.
Yeah.
Because he was wasted.
Yeah, but Big Finish saved him.
Big Finish are our saviors.
Mm-hmm. Like, the first, like, War Master box set just instantly made him my favourite master.
Definitely. For me, it was Master of Callus that really cemented
Oh
it
yeah,
for me.
that cemented it, and like, I mean, it's been pretty consistent throughout. I mean, there's been a few dips, but nothing's like brought it down.
Yeah, like, DC's the highlight of everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Just like how Sasha Dewan was like the highlight of this thing.
No, I don't know. I think that bit when Romana regenerated was quite good.
Fuck off. Fuck off, that's not her mana.
You're right.
No, I refuse.
I don't know how how do we usually end these? Do we speak about the episode? Have we already spoke about the episode?
I guess, yeah.
I feel like I've already said what my thoughts have been on it, so.
Yeah.
And didn't you
Same.
review it?
Yeah. Don't watch it. It's outdated, like all of my fucking reviews.
But I swear that always happens. Well, with us, I think we always seem to give episodes a much higher rating than like we do like a couple months on. Because I think I gave Arachnes in the UK a good review. I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10.
Realised it was shite.
Yeah, and it's really bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's end this thing because it was long, and
I can't be bothered anymore.
yeah. The Time with Children, we watched that, and now we're done. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.